So welcome back to another episode of Wren's Wasteland Camp Review / Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. I'm going to try and find us 3 camps on this server to check out. We're going to check out this first one right here, which is Mayfire's camp. And it's right by the Serpent here at the White Springs. And let's see what we got. Okay, so that's the White Springs build kit. It was recently in the Atomic Shop. Interesting. I guess they're having problems with their hot tub, maybe? Or it wasn't hot enough. So this thing here is basically a display cabinet. I want to say you get it from the Blue Ridge events, but I may be wrong with that. But it's basically a display cabinet. I don't think it serves any other function other than that, but I could be wrong. Here is the prefab I was talking about earlier in the mausoleum. They tried to creep it out a little bit. You got several little outbuildings here. Each one is like its own little cabin. And it's gone. Well, I always like when the cult packs up their stuff and leaves. So based on what I just saw, I'll give this place a 4. I can't give it any higher than that because in all honesty, it didn't let me finish looking at it. So we'll go ahead and head over this way. There's a camp here by Fallen Nerds Camp. And Muffin Master has taken over the landfill, which is right next to Fallen Nerd's location. Now the problem, if Fallen Nerd had taken that over and then went to go fight them to take back their thing, Muffin Master could go in and wreck their camp. And that may or may not be something that's done on the regular, but it is something that is done periodically. This camp is built on top of the tunnel. Take a look and see how much of it they incorporated in. So they have put a few things down here. Man, get used to using different buttons on different games and then come back to this one. It's kind of weird. So they're using this as a shop, which is a good use for it. We'll check out their inventory. Bloody Gatplaz, Holy Fire, Long Shot, Lucas Blades, Overkill, a Quad Broadsider. I've got like 3 of those. I highly recommend them. They're fun to use. Especially if you front load them. Oh my god, are they ridiculous. But then again, any of these things are. I'm not going to buy anything from them. There's nothing here that I really need or want. But if there is something for you, come back and check it out. This is the new prefab, so that's 1. This is the Wall of Water, which is, yeah. This is their little workshop. And I'm guessing this is their bedroom / buff room, so yeah, okay. So a very functional camp, but not a very aesthetically pleasing camp. I mean, it could be, but it's not. So I'm going to give it a score based on what's sitting here, which, see, that's just sloppy, by the way. There's way better ways of doing that too than having the prefab hang over like that. Same thing with these fences. These are just sloppy as well. It's like, it's easy to fix, but they just decided that was the best way to do it. So my friend Fallen Nerds Camp, which they're not really my friend, they're just somebody that's on the line. But anyway, this camp is only worth like 4 at best. Yeah, it's pretty crappy. I don't understand why they have so much power going to, you know, one of those would suffice to light the entire building. The fact you've got a generator sitting up there and you didn't bother to run power to everything from it is just kind of dumb too. But hey, I get it. Aesthetics. We're gonna go over here and like in Vicar 260's camp. We'll go check it out. I wonder which Vicar they're in. Anyway, yeah. Let's hopefully get something decent out of this. I should have befriended Ipu 24/7. His camp was so horribly bad. Look at that thing. Speaking of horribly bad, don't get me wrong. I know I've seen buildings that are undercut where the river or the ground gives way underneath them and they fall out from under them. Usually there's some type of column supporting them. I mean, just look at California and the beach houses out there. They're pretty much all that way. It's like living instability is not something they have. So you've got a tunnel. You've got an ally that's basically naked. We'll go down here and check their vendor. Why did I keep pulling out the gun? Nothing really great. So, yeah. I think Vicar's probably in the wrong Vicar. Okay. This camp makes me wish I was still in cryo. I mean, really. God. Alright. It's a 1. It's what it is. It's a total shitbox. There you go. Anyway, moving right along. Check out one more camp if I can find one that's decent. Okay, we'll go up here to Keshin's camp. Keshin 6977. This will be the last one of the day. Period. Hopefully. As long as it's not a crap fest. If it's a crap fest, I'll go to another camp. Alright, so this is the prefab I was talking about before in one of my other videos. The one that's built out of a plane. And these walls are from the Pittsburgh set. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So that was their bathroom. Well, I guess they didn't like me looking around their crap. Alright. So we will jump to another location. Fallen Nerds Camp. Didn't I just check out a Fallen Nerd Camp? Alright, let's give Fallen Nerd here another shot and see what's over here. Want to bet it's no better than the last one? these Keshins looked kind of interesting. Alright, so this is... Yep. A donut is camp in progress, so we'll go over here to Hey Meatball 420's camp, and that'll be the last one. I keep saying that and keep jumping to camps. Oh my god, I'm like, it's like I'm punishing myself here. Jesus. Well, this is, I guess a rocket race course. That's what they were going for. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes when I shoot things. Hey, Meatball. Yeah. Very low level camp. Everything's put out on the ground. A few items in here from different events. All of them easily doable at low levels. They should have more decor items than this. They have more decor items than this. Yeah. These over here prove they have more decor items than this, and they know how to build relatively, at least, something funny. So I'm going to go ahead and give this camp a bright, shiny 1. Because it's still a shitbox. God damn, is there anything on this server that's not a shitbox at this point? Alright, I'm going to check out... You know what, I'm not going to check out anything else. I'm done with this. I was going to go to Dirt Canyon's camp, but I honestly am just kind of like, eh. I'm just done. I like the idea of building a race course for these little things and making them like, you know, motorbikes slash air bikes that people use to race. I think that's actually really cool. This is a good spot to do it because you can, you know, the stash boxes go out without too much of a problem. And then if you really wanted to, you could throw in one of the rideables that actually, you know, can be placed on the ground. And if you merge it properly, can pretty much disappear the merged pieces down into the ground. But anyway, different day, different ideas. Maybe something to try later on. Anyway, have fun in the game. Enjoy it for what it is. And if you're interested in Conan Exiles, I have a few videos on the channel about that. Believe it or not, Funcom is in a lot of ways worse than Bethesda for their server maintenance, but also better than Bethesda in content production, where they've actually produced content that people want to play. Bethesda has produced content that effectively kind of makes me want to hit myself in the head with a hammer. So, yeah, if you're enjoying Starfield, I don't know what to say other than have fun, enjoy your games, get as much out of them as you can. With Starfield, I think I'm going to wait till the Game of the Year edition comes out, because you know there will be one whenever all the DLC is done. And that's the one I'll buy, because at this point I don't think the content is there for me to actually buy it whenever you can complete the base game in about 16 to 20 hours if you really just avoid all the other stuff. And there are so many glitches and so many bugs at this point, and it's so poorly optimized for PC that my PC, which will eat a console for breakfast, could barely run it, but a console can run it just fine. So, yeah. And the fact that Bethesda put out a game that basically is going to rely on modders to fix issues before they fix them themselves kind of annoys me. I thought they would learn something from this game. But that's a me thing, not a you thing. So if you're enjoying it, great. Have fun.